everybody. What's everybody doing today? Da-da-da-da, we ain't got nobody watching. I live the life that's full. I traveled each and every byway. Oh, Lord, have mercy on me. Hey, we got one in the house. Motor bomb, motor bomb. I sat around here bored, man, so I thought I'd jump on. You was? You was the first one. Hey, Sick. How you doing, Sick? We just got done with Katie's birthday. Everybody going home. I'm bored. Thought I'd jump on for a little bit. Try to get the comments up where I can see what y'all saying back there. I gotta switch accounts here. Hope everybody's having a good day. Well, I thought I was live. Uh-oh, back up, back up. Man, I hit the wrong button. Oh, Moto! Moto, appreciate Moto. Look at Motor Bomb go. You go, Motor Bomb. Hey, Sick. Hey, JK. Frogzilla. Hey, Frogzilla. Hey, JK. Hope everybody's having a good day. Thought about getting out and riding, but I decided I ain't gonna ride today. All the kids was outside playing, so I'm probably gonna have to get outside and clean up. I gotta turn my volume down. I don't want to hear myself talk. I was sitting down here in the studio doing much of nothing. I know it's reversed to y'all, but I put my Road King Boulevard sign up. I don't know if John's in here. You in here, John? I put my Road King sign up. Hey, Thomas. Man, some of y'all must not have nothing to do. It seems like every time we do a live, some of y'all are on here. But hey, I'm glad you're on here. Yes, sir. Yeah, well, you know, we just old country people sitting around here trying to figure out how to use YouTube and make videos and well, man, if I knowed how to use it, if I knew how to get it on Moto, I would. But that's why I got you. I know you're gonna tell me. YouTube, send your post to live stream. And I'm here. Here I am. Yeah, that's right. There you are, Thomas. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hey, y'all don't forget the thumbs up now. But we were just hanging out today. It's about 42 degrees. I don't know if I'll really want to get out on the motorcycle today. No, I'm not in the StreamYard. I'm on YouTube. Someone, what you doing there? Oh, you know. But here comes the birthday girl. Put your clothes on before you walk over here.
I got my clothes on.
Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday, Katie.
Thank you.
Motor Bomb.
Thank you.
I thought I'd just sit here and go live for a little bit. He said, you're looking good, Katie.
Thank you.
Paulzilla said happy birthday. Thomas said happy birthday. Of course, I don't know if you can read. I can't read that from right here.
I can't either.
Where you going?
Bathroom.
Okay. Hope everything comes out all right. But we were just playing around in the studio a little bit. I've been looking for some studio lights. We was talking about them the other night, and then Wednesday night on 6 midnight live, Sterling come on and he had some. And hey, XMA Backer. So we went to Walmart yesterday and I bought some. They're smaller than I thought they would be, but they work. But we sat up here, we put this picture up here that Katie had made for me. I put my Road King Boulevard sign up. Just trying to get the studio set up a little bit. Well, XAN, I don't know if she wants me to tell how old she is.
You can tell, I don't care.
She said I could tell, she don't care. She's 24.
And no, I'm 39 and holding.
She's 39 and holding, she said. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you know, Thomas, we used to do this in the garage. And since I don't work in the garage anymore like I did, it just takes too much to heat. It costs too much to heat the garage up. So Katie put me in the basement. I've been in the basement for a month or so now. But it's been so cluttered up down here. Well, we got down here the other day and I backed the motorcycle trailer at the back door and we loaded up. Now it's loaded. I don't know where I'm going to put all that stuff. Probably put it in the garage, I reckon. But then I got my little corner set up. I brought my sticker boards out of the garage. I got 2 sticker boards. I got the plaque that Blue Back and Doyle made me. Stuff up. What's up, Quick Shoe? Oh, I ain't asleep. I'm reading the comments. The only way I can see the comments is read them on my phone. I can't see that far. Oh, Lord. Lord, Lord. Yeah, my birthday's March the 2nd, and Katie said, I want to give you a birthday party. I said, please don't. I said, if you want to do anything for me, let's go up Provino's, which is an Italian restaurant. Pretty good, too, but on your birthday, they give you a free dinner. I don't want no birthday party. I'm too old for a birthday party. Both my daughters come. Katie's aunt and uncle came, my brother, a daddy, sister-in-law, kids. No. Well, I see sick is on the job. Sick, I'm really disappointed, my friend, that I can't come down. But I've got to be back here Sunday night. Now they're calling for rain all day Sunday. So, yeah, motor bomb. Come on, buddy. I'm like a bird. I don't. Y'all do what you want. Be my guest, sir. Be my guest. Yeah. Sick got my back today. Ice and snow is coming, huh? Well, I know starting Monday morning, so far all next week, the low is going to be like 25. Now, my daughter just told me that they was talking about, she lives over in Gainesville, about an hour, 15 minutes away from here, up more north. And she was talking about, they saying something about snow. Yeah, if anybody can help old sick out, y'all do it. Y'all go there to his PayPal account and give him $1, 50 cents, 30 cents, $300. He probably wouldn't gripe if you give him $3,000. Probably be very appreciative. But anything will help. Anything. But yeah, you know, hell, I couldn't sleep last night. I we had like we wound up loading 18 totes up uh Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And I toted them all out to the trailer. I hurt my back, my leg. Couldn't sleep none last night. I stayed upstairs with a heating pad on my back, between my back and my leg. I went up about 2 o'clock. I think about 6:30 I went and laid back down in bed for a couple of hours. And I'm tired. I thought I got to go get the pizza, but my daughter, she went by and picked 5 pizzas up for us. I think every bit of it got gone. My daughter's babysitting, so my other daughter is babysitting, so she not only she brought her 3, I think she brought 4 more, which hey, it's fine. You know, we had enough pizza and cake for everybody. But We got anybody? I don't know. Nope. We just got Sick, Motorbomb, Thomas, Fogzilla. 13 of you. Hey, y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up now. But yeah, I come down here, like I said, I wasn't going to do nothing today. I thought about getting out on the motorcycle for a little bit. Oh, I did do a live stream yesterday going down to the meetup. We had we done our ride. And, if everybody watched my video yesterday, I appreciate it. But I wanted to get out on the bike, but, with everything going on, I just, I wasn't going to deal with it. We might ride some tomorrow. It's supposed to be warm a little bit again tomorrow. But most part, we just been sitting in here, piddling around in the studio, trying to get some things done. Got my dang it award from BAM. Got my picture over here of me and my buddy. Deidre had that made for me. That was me and Brian the day we went up to go through Wheels Through Time. And Deidre and Brian also had me a cup made for me. Gregory Ride, Harley Davidson. Got Ray Ray on the back. That's me. Ray Ray. Yeah. Now my daughter, she got me that for Christmas. The little motorcycle. And the wheels, they roll. Oh, goodness. But I come down, I talking to Motorbomb earlier on the phone. And then I got the big screen up behind me. I was watching a few videos. I said, why don't I just go live? Somebody might want to watch. I mean, I know most of us retired, sitting around the house with nothing to do. Oh, you got one just like it, huh? Yeah, she gave me. I got one a couple years ago. I think everybody might have one of them. It still got the tag on it. How much was it? Should I look? I don't know if I'd have paid that for it. Oh yeah. I know I showed that. John, the retired Harley rider, give that to me. Sent it to me. That was awful nice of him. I gotta get me a plate holder so I can stand it up on That's all right. That's all right, Sick. Hey, you gotta be nice. If you're not nice, Sick is gonna cut you loose. Loose is a goose. Who was that? Josie Wells. What y'all want to talk about? Somebody started off. We'll talk about anything if y'all want to talk about it. No, because they're no Sick because, hell, they might be over here sooner than we think. You guys see that guy riding bike? No, no. You know, Josie, I know I have subscribed to your channel. I know I did. And I know YouTube has a kid. I know YouTube will unsubscribe you. So I'm going to subscribe back to you. But I know you subscribed to mine or you wouldn't be commenting. I don't know why YouTube got to take it amongst themselves to unsubscribe you from channels. I was on the computer the other day in my studio and I was going through my subscribers. And I had like 15 in there that I wasn't subscribed to, and I knew I was. '44 Magnum, Josie Wells, '44 Magnum. I tell you one thing I did. Right, did the same to me. Yeah. I probably got right, did the same to me. Also give me 3 subscribers I've never seen before. Hey, 2-4 and brown chicken. What y'all doing today, y'all? Hey, Joe, you know, we was in here cleaning up. And, what did I do with them? Back when all that stuff went down and ammo was hard to find, we went to Cabela's. They just opened up a new Cabela's up on 75 North, and you was only allowed to buy 1 box of 22s. How many's in this box? 333 rounds. I grabbed the box, my wife grabbed the box, my sister-in-law grabbed the box, and my brother grabbed the box. And I couldn't remember what I done with them. But in here cleaning up, I found them. We used to get out in the backyard and shoot just for the heck of it, but I don't shoot no more. Just be target practicing. Stuff costs too much. You know, Moto, I love Bass Pro Shop. Let me tell you something. When you're on a fixed income like I am, you got to watch what you spend. I love hunting. Few reasons I like hunting. You get out there in the middle of the woods, it's so quiet you can hear a pin drop. I can get some good sleeping in. Where I hunted, if I hunted down at the bottom on the creek, I hunted in a blind. I had a office chair like this one. I kept my little buddy heater. I took me some food and drink. I stayed down there all day long. Half the time I was like, but you won't believe how many times I woke up and looked out, no deer standing out there. But then I had one tree I get up in my climber. I go up about 25, 30 foot. And you get up there on a little windy day and that oak tree just going back and forth, back and forth. Boy, I tell you what, quiet, relaxing, peaceful. And I love fishing. I got 2 boats. A friend of mine's got one, but I got 2 boats. I got a bass boat. I got a G3 15-foot electric boat. Love fishing. Love fishing. I had a buddy named Tommy who passed away with cancer. We used to go fishing 3 times a week, every week. We done some tournaments. I go to Bass Pro Shop. I never walk out there with spending no less than a couple $100. Yep. But, and I love my motorcycles. And of course, we got a 35-foot fifth wheel camper. We love camping. You got, sometimes you just have too many irons in the fire. You just can't do it. The last 2 years I hunted, it cost me $1,000 a year to stay in the club. And I didn't go down. I didn't hunt for the last 2 years. Now, we had 2,500 acres, dirt roads. We take the 4-wheelers down. We take the camper and the 4-wheelers down. We go down and spend 4 or 5 days, and we just ride 4-wheelers. You can ride 4-wheelers all day. I never ride the same trail twice. But as far as hunting, I never did get down there to hunt. So I told him I'm not coming back in that last year. I stayed out. Matter of fact, the only time I go fishing is when we go camping. I take the boat when we go camping down at the lake. Yeah, Frog, I love fishing. But when Tommy died, it kind of took a little bit out of me. He was my buddy, man. He's my fishing buddy. But I joined this hog chapter 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And more involved I got with the hog chapter because, the last 2 years I've been assistant director. I've been head road captain, sergeant at arms, activities. I don't think I was activities officer. But anyway, I thought about running for director this year, but I just, all I want to be is just a road captain. So Brian stayed Brian stayed director. But change things up. Give other people a chance of being, an officer. But I got so involved with this, I don't have time to do nothing no more. Of course, I like riding motorcycles. I've had a great year. We went over and hung out with Recycle Hooligan. And I'm sorry, guys, I ain't been reading the comments. Yeah, I know. Josie, if you think about, I paid $1,000 a year to be able to hunt. Now, 100 of that went for the lights because we had electricity. We just didn't have no water. We had a guy that coming at it. That's what we had one member. That's what he did for a living. He said he could bring his drill down, drill under the road, because the water meter was on the other side of the road, and he run his pipe down there. But the president of the club was afraid that they would go up if we had water down there on the lease. But it's about 2 hours and a half down there. You pull the camper. I had a camper I couldn't move. One of the guys got out of the club and left an old fifth wheel So I bought it from them, and it's $250 a year if you leave your camper down there. Now, if you could move your camper out 2 months out of a year, you don't have to pay that $250. But not being able to move the camper, I had to pay the $250. That's why it was $1,000. But gas going down, coming back, your food while you're down there. You know, propane, not mention ammo, and of course, you got to have the latest and greatest trail cameras, and within a year, you can spend a whole lot of money hunting if you don't watch yourself. Corn, Georgia got where you can hunt over bait, so everybody's putting corn out. But guess what? Even if you put corn out, the deer still ain't coming on the corn until late at night. That was about useless. Hello, everyone. Getting stuck at the landfill. What you doing at the landfill? Chasing ghosts? I mean, is that you is that kind of a truck you drive? One of them big open. But yeah, you can spend a whole lot of money hunting and fishing too. When I was doing tournaments, man, I had to have the best of everything. I got some bait casters on my boat out there under the shed. The bait caster and the rod, $400 and $500, and I got 3 or 4 of them. I got 3 compartments. I probably got every crankbait, jerk bait, spinner bait, soft plastics they made. You won't believe if I went back fishing every day for the rest of my life, I would never have to buy nothing else. As far as and I don't use real bait. I like Carolina rigging with black trickworm. Yeah. Man, I'm missing all kinds of comments. Well, I can't look at y'all and talk and read the comments too. Man, what is going on with my phone, y'all? Bulldozer. Pulling a double hauler roll off. Okay, 40 yards. Okay. I got you. You sound like me. Love the Carolina. Yeah, I tell you what, I do. Now, on cold, when the water reaches, see, bass, a lake got a thermal line. And the bass will stay along that line where they're comfortable. If you get below that line, there's no oxygen. They have to stay, but get on top where it's cold, but they call it a thermal line. And it might be 5 foot, 10 foot, 15, 20, 25 foot. You just got to find them. That's where, sometimes a good deep diving jerk bait, works pretty good. But I can go to the lake. If you say, Ray, if you're gonna go fishing, you can only take one bait. What would it be? A black trickworm. Carolina rig. Now when it gets cold, you gotta be slow. You throw it out there, and I used to throw it out there and I start jerking. But my old buddy Tommy, he said, no, he said, throw it out there, let it set, because he smoked, and I didn't mind him smoking. He said, throw it out there. He said, wait about long enough to take the light up a cigarette. He said, just start slowly working that thing, But even today, I don't. I throw it out there and I lay my rod sideways and I start pulling. But I love bass fishing. But certain times of the year, I tell you what, Storm used to make a little bitty old crankbait about 2 inches long. They quit making it. But my God, the bass loved that. Loved that thing. Jason, Ghost, I work for my money. You got that right. I work a lot of years, a lot of hard years to get what little bit I'm getting now. You think I should have got a lot more than what I'm getting, but you know how it is. But yeah. But down where the lake I fish on, I don't know. I mean, we've been fishing that lake probably about 20 years. There's a couple of points that kind of falls off slowly up to about 25 foot of water. We try to stay on that point. We fish that point pretty hard. I always manage to catch 4 or 5 fish off of it. But I reckon that's enough about fishing. I reckon. But yeah, Moto, I get walking around Bass Pro Shop. It gives me the fever. See, I used to drag race too. My uncle drag race. I reckon I'm about 10 years old. And I remember riding back the old Chevy truck going down to the drag strip every weekend. And I drag raced for a long time. And matter of fact, for 11 years, I worked for a guy. That's all we did, build drag cars. And that's the reason I don't go to drag. I can't go to a racetrack no more. Might get that feeling again. I can't afford it. Yeah, Moto, it don't take much, does it, man? I hope, Moto, I'm going to try to get up before even BAM comes around and go fishing. Yeah, me being retired, it's easier for me to come up there than you to come down here. And I ain't caught no fish like you. I don't think Lake Oconee got any fish like you catch. Oh, Buck Brown. Buck Brown in the house. Hey, Buck, we just said, I can't wait. What the fuck? I don't know why my comment fades in and out. Yeah, but, yeah, man. Well, we're going to go down to Coffee General, which is about 3 hours from the. No, I think they said they're an hour and a half from Jacksonville, Florida, right down to the bottom state of Georgia. Coffee General. It's over around Douglas. I bet you Buck knows what I'm talking about. She's wanting to go camping down there sometime this month. But we go down to Old Salem Campground, which is a Georgia Power. They closed. They won't open back up until 1st of March. But that's where we usually go camping during the summer because I take the boat because we got the boat ramp right there at the campground. Man, I ain't been on here but 39 minutes. It seems like I've been on for 4 or 5 hours. I did a mail call. I recorded a mail call. I still got to go in there and do some editing. Katie got mad because she wasn't in it, and I told her, well, man, comments are going by fast. I can't keep up with them. Read, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Hey, Kai. Chasing Ghosts is back, y'all. You know, Thomas, I like catfish too, man. I really do. Now, we go down to the lake, and Katie said, bring back a couple. Now, Katie's Uncle Dean, he likes to catfish, but what he does, he put noodles out. He'll bait 15, 20 noodles, throw them out, sit out there and watch them. That's the way to catfish. Just throw some noodles out. Jugging. You can go out there, you throw them out. Depends on what time of the year it is now, because that's a real busy lake. There's a lot of skiers and sudoos and deers and whatever, And during that time of the year, you got to sit out there with them. But like this time of the year, you can go out and throw them out, go back to the camper, and then go back out in a couple hours and pick them up. You know something, Buck Brown, we used to go down to Astor, Florida. I don't know if you know where Astor, Florida is. It's on 40. We get off the exit before Ocala to keep from having to go through Ocala. We go around the bypass and go to Astor. Astor's on the St. Johns River on the way to Daytona, which you probably know that. But we used to rent a house down there every March and October. We take the boat down and we fish St. Johns River. Now, St. Johns River at that point used to be a pretty good fishery, and they had a flood come through there. And I think it washed it washed everything down but the alligators. Now, you can go in the back waters and you can find some pretty nice sized shell cracker down there. Now, the catfish, there's some big old catfish down there. That is for sure. But we ain't done that. Okay, yeah. And alligators, oh my God. I want to take sick down there. Because there's so many cotton pickers. Matter of fact, the first time we went down there, we stayed at what they call the Yellow House. Kelly up at the ice cream place rented them. First thing she said, don't walk out the back door in the morning till you look out the window because there might be an alligator sitting out there. Because that place is flat full of alligators. Oh, come on, sick. Let's go catch this alligator, man. What's wrong with you? They ain't gonna get you. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm running out of things to talk about. Yeah, Thomas, they call that doodling. No. Now, I do some stupid things. I am not sticking my hand somewhere that I can't see what's in there. Because people has gotten bit by cottonmouths, turtles. I'm not going down under the water and try to put my hand somewhere that I cannot see. But yeah, they call it noodling. I used to watch that on TV. Yeah. Sick. If I get to come to the camp out in March, we're gonna go swimming in the ponds. I'll go if you go. Yeah, Frogzilla. I like to keep all my fingers, buddy. I'm not sticking my hand somewhere where snapping turtle. No, 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 no. Nope. No limo. I ain't sick. You just ain't no fun, man. I tell y'all what, I believe I've got so many things I want to do this year. My wife said, I think you have overloaded your plate. And I said, well, I got all the time in the world. She said, no. She said, let me put it like this. She said, I think you overloaded your wallet. She said, you got a lot of plans this year. Where you coming up with the money? These water rattlehead. Oh, yeah, yeah. I know, Thomas. I mean, I didn't want to do, besides our normal 4 or 5 camping trips, 6 maybe. Let me see, January, February. I'm not going to do too much in January and February unless we come up with some decent days. I like to go hang. I tell you what, I really want to go hang out with Sick for 2 or 3 days before he has to move, because me and Sick ain't going to pile up in a minivan. Now, one thing I could do, I could get us a motel room and we could pile up in the motel room. Not like that now. But I like to spend a little more time with Sick till, because I know everybody knows, and I don't reckon he mind me saying so, but if we got to be out of the house before March or by March. I like Sick. Sick's a good. He's a good guy. He's always treated me real good when I come down there. Oh, Ray in here? Hey, Ray Moto Live. Hey, buddy. We just sitting around talking about nothing. But yeah, Sick. Yeah, man. I like you, man. You're a good guy, And I don't have many friends. Well, see all the comments. Y'all my friends. But I want to get back down and hang out with Sick for 2 or 3 days. Spend some time and for March. March, I want to try to go to Daytona Bike Week because Dr. Harley and some more is going to be down there at the Cackleberry. I like to go there and hang out with them. I want to go to the Forgotten Angels. That's in March. April, my grandkids will be on spring break. We're going to go camping. I like to get up to Ohio and hang out with old John a couple of days, even though I am going to see him at BAM. But, I just feel like going up and hanging out with him is more personal, kind of, I like to do that in April. And in May, Brian and Deidre talking about going to Panama City for a few days. I think May the 17th or something. T-Bone, Blue Bike, and Doyle, we're having the Georgia meetup up at Blue Ridge. April, May, January, February, March, April, May, June. I really ain't got that planned in June. Probably go camping a couple times. April, January, February, March, April, May, June. May or June, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get up to Virginia Beach, get Motorbomb, take me fishing. Go up there and hang out with him till he runs me off. No. Probably go for a couple of days, hang out with him, do some fishing, get to know each other better. Might even do a live stream together. Who knows? Yeah. What link do you want pinned, Sick? You talk about the the PayPal. I think Moto was doing that. I know Moto had some work. You still in here, Moto? One and two. Okay. Let's see. Moto just sent me a text. Darn. Quick shoot. Fireworks. Firewood and snow. I don't know. Come on. Yes. Sick. I know there's a way of doing. I don't know how to do that, man. Now, if we was on the live stream on, I'm just on my pad on YouTube. The three dots, okay? Description, view channel. Next to the link in chats. Moto, can you put six PayPal back up again. Let me see. I'm trying to go back and find it. Man, well, as far back as I could go, and there we go. All right. Did I get it? Did I get it? 6? Is that right? Now I gotta go back in here and find me again. Wrong one. Oh, that's Sterling Will. Well, I be dog. Remove. Sorry. I didn't pay that much attention to it. All right, now we got it. I want to tell y'all something. If it wasn't for Motor Bomb Virginia, I couldn't even turn my phone on. And that's the God's honest truth. Thanks to StreamYard and Motor Bomb, I can do something. Not much. You know, I can't judge. I talk loud because I'm hard of hearing. I got to hear myself talk. I can't judge. I talk loud. So I don't know how loud I'm talking to y'all. I can't judge. I talk loud. So I don't know how loud I'm talking. Oh, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. I can't judge. I talk loud. So I don't know how loud. That's not bad. I can live with that. I can if y'all can. I would sit and tell y'all some stories, but I want to save those for my Wednesday talking ride. Y'all have to watch my Wednesday videos to get any more stories out of me. But yeah, but we just, getting back to talking about what we're going to do next year, I want to get up, hang out with Motor Bomb, go fishing. I like to, even though John, the retired rider's coming to BAM in July, I still like to meet him, hang out with him a couple of days before then, just to get to know him, If I go up to see Dean, if we can hang out on the boat, then we'll learn a little more about each other. I like to go back and hang out with old Mac for a couple of days, and I like to go back and hang out with Recycle Hoolan a couple of days. And get as much riding in as get and getting as much riding in as I possibly can next year. I just got a weird feeling the way my health is going. I better do everything I can next summer. Well, I'm seeing I have a super nice clean room for you with walking. Clothes, thick pillow, your mattress. Well, Moto, that sounds good to me, man. No joke. Darn sick. Lake George. Quick shoot. That's the one down on the St. Johns River, ain't it? I got a story behind that. But that's the one north of Astor, ain't it? I'm not gonna say it's Lake George or not. I can't remember. But we was coming up St. Johns River. You know, you got your manatee. You got to slow down. No wake. Idle speed only through the manatee zones. But we come out of the manatee zone, and you know, you got to follow. You know, you used to have barges come up and down that river. But you got to look for the signs. You got to stay in the canal. Well, we coming up out of St. Johns River. I was running about 40. I seen the sign way over in front of me. Well, I didn't see the one to the left over me. You supposed to went like this and went around. Well, we cutting across there, and I just happened to look over. I like, oh shit! I bet we wasn't 2 foot from the bottom. I pulled back on that throttle, and I was trimming that motor up. I looked down. You could almost reach down and touch stumps. I got back. I got up on front of that motor with. I got up on front of the boat with a trolling motor. And I made my way back over to the canal, and we were just about through them big. They took railroad cross ties and made a almost like a bridge, you know, on sides of a bridge. Scared me. I could have tore my boat slap up. Okay. Upstate New York. Okay, I'm thinking down in Florida. Sorry, my friend. But yeah, it's a scary feeling when you planing across a lake and happen to look down, you can see the bottom. Scared me. If my motor would have hit one of them stumps, it'd have ripped it slap off the boat. Average Joe, hey, my friend, how you doing? Glad you dropped in. Darn sick. You think the doctors could find out what's wrong with you, man? Excuse me, everybody. You know what I should have done? I should have put this up on the big screen. That way I could see the comments. But you know how it goes, everybody. Sometimes the old brain just don't work the way it should. Sometimes the old brain just don't work. Well, work the way it should. I don't know. I need to hit the mute, don't I? I'm good in yourself. Hey, John. How you doing, John? We just hanging out. Putting signs up, John. I see John now. He just shaking his head. Oh. Yeah, John, we got through Katie's birthday party and I'm tired. Didn't sleep much last night. Back of my leg hurt me real bad. Come down here, going to take a nap. Wound up going live. We ain't been live but for an hour. Been putting some stuff up on the wall. I got my little picture Katie had made for me. I put my Road King Boulevard up. Moved some stuff around on the counter, but on my table behind me. I figured you'd be out riding, John. Well, she said she gonna come down in a little while. She said she tired of me looking like a hillbilly mountain. I said, well, you know, I am a old Georgia redneck. I ought to look like one. She said, no. She said, I'm gonna cut your hair and everything but this. Don't. I said, I've had this for 40 years. I said, we ain't cutting this. Used to be red, then it kind of turned brown. Now it's white. Too cold. Well, it's quick. You haven't snowed this year, but it's a blizzard outside. Ray said he's gonna be making homemade tacos tonight. Well, my daughter, she did me a favor, went by and picked up the 5 pizzas where I didn't have to. So we had pizza for lunch. We had a pretty good crowd. My daughter got 3 kids, but she was babysitting 4 kids, so all of them came. Yeah, I sure didn't feel like doing it. They was already right there at the pizza place anyway, so uh she bought Katie a cake and we she picked up 5 pizzas. And I think every one of them got eat. I ate 2 pieces. I ain't much of a pizza person. Used to be. Lord, I could sit down and eat a whole big pizza all by myself in no time. Yeah, I like kids, man. And the older I get, more I like them because it just reminds me of the day when I was a kid. Yeah, she got to cut that too. I'm missing a tooth. Got knocked out in a motorcycle wreck. I never did, you know. I said, the heck with it. Yeah, motorcycles can be dangerous. Of course, I like to die that night, so I don't mind missing a tooth. I'm here. I'll save that story for a Wednesday Talking Ride. Y'all have to watch my Wednesday Talking Ride videos. Yeah, I know. I just said that not long ago, but got to keep y'all reminded to watch the Wednesday Talking Ride videos. John loves pizza. Quick shoe, you know, they say you're only young as you feel. I feel pretty young, I don't know if I feel young, but I do try to act young. I just think it keeps you, you know, I know people ask me sometimes how old you are. I say 64. They say, well, you don't look 64. Well, to me, I look like I'm about 84. That's how I feel sometimes. But I do try to act young sometimes. But also, older I get, more I realize that I just can't act as young as I used to be. Our brains stay young, our bodies. Yeah, yeah, kind. You're right, man. Our minds are young, our bodies are old. What's that old Ray Stevens song? Heart attack number 2. We thought he was a goner till we found a donor. We put him on the operating table. Mind says go, go. Body says no, no. I heard it. I'm thumbing through. I don't have TikTok, but you get them on. You go through Facebook and you come up. I think they're TikToks, or might be even Instagram. I was thumbing through it earlier, and I come up on one about Jimmy Swaggart. I want to tell it, but uh, I want to save it for a Wednesday video. But since I'm about out of things to talk about, there's 12 of y'all in here. No, Jim, I'll tell you anyway. I'll tell it best as I can tell it. Oh, Jimmy Swaggart, you know who he is. He's the evangelist. He come flying in the airport. They pulled up. Big old long black limousine. Pulls up. Old chauffeur had the door open. Old Jimmy told him, said, you know something? He said, I ain't never drove a long black limousine before. Said, can I drive? Yes, sir, you can drive. So Jimmy Swaggart, he's driving that limousine down the road. And there's a freshly young little old cop out of the academy sitting there, running radar. Here comes this black limousine down through there about 75 miles an hour. Old police catches up and pulls him over. He walks up. Old Jimmy Swaggart, he rolls down the window, and the little young cop recognized him, said, oh, Lord. Goes back to his patrol car. Calls in the supervisor, said, hey. He said, I know sometimes we get important people. We bend the rules a little bit. He said, what should I do with this one? And the supervisor said, well, who is it, the governor? He said, no, bigger than the governor. So the supervisor said, well, it's the president. The young cop said, no, it ain't the president. So the supervisor finally said, well, who is it? He said, I think it's Jesus. He goes, Jimmy Swaggart is the chauffeur. Hey, I don't know. It's a clean joke. I thought it was kind of funny when I heard it. It's actually funny hearing it from the guy who was telling it better than I was telling it. So don't get mad at me. Well, I'm glad you liked it, sick and retired rider. The retired rider, Harley Road Glide. You gonna laugh at my mail call? I hope. Jim and Tammy Faye Baker was full of you got that. Now I want to tell you something, Thomas. Them two right there, it was all about the money. I know the makeup companies went under when she quit. You know, that woman wore more makeup than anybody I ever known in my life. The average Joe was blocked starting account today. Huh? The average Joe was blocked starting account today. You lost me, sick. I think I mean I understand what you're saying, I think. Yeah, Thomas. I mean it's all about the money, man. That's all it was. You know, now look, everybody each to their own. He started his who started? But everybody each to their own. I understand that. Nobody get mad at me. I mean, I'm a Christian. When I die, I know where I'm going. That's the reason I'm not scared of dying. I know every time I leave this yard on the motorcycle, there's a 50-50 chance I'm not coming back. That don't bother me. But a lot of these TV evangelists ain't nothing about money. Now, and I'm not trying to contradict myself here, But I know there's a lot of old folks that just can't get out. A lot of them can't get out of bed. And you know, and if they watch it, that's fine. You know, some of them are, okay. But you get the one on there, well, send me $50 and God will save your soul. No, I ain't sending you nothing. Because it don't cost nothing to save your soul from God. All you gotta do is ask. I just said hit 6,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Ray Moto Live. 6,000 subscribers. I don't know if I'll ever see 6,000 subscribers. Well, I tell y'all what. Now, I had a goal for this year. You gotta set yourself goals. You gotta have something to work forward to, or at least I do. We all ain't the same, but for myself, I like to set. Yeah, you're right, man. But I like to set goals for myself. And one goal I had this year, I wanted to hit 1,500 subscribers before midnight. And I did it. The only reason I did it is Ray Moto Life helped me out. So not only did I hit the 1,500, I done a little better than that. Yeah, Ray, you're right, man. And I want to say one more thing. I might make somebody mad here. Now, I'm an animal lover. I got Hazel. She's a cat. Never cared that much for cats till I had one, and she's grown on me. I love that cat. But it's the same crap that comes on TV this time of year. Only $1 a day will save a poor dog. It ain't about the animals. It's about padding their pockets. Just like Ray right there, saying $30 million home, 30 million. It's about the money. It ain't about God. It's just about the money. It ain't about the dogs. You take $1 a day. There's 9 billion people on this earth. If 1 million people, if they got to the hearts of 1 million people, give $1 a day, that's $1 million a day. That is $7 million a week. You think that 7 million going towards all them dogs and cats? No, it's going in their pockets, buying $30 million homes, $30 million airplanes. That's what it's going for. Now, that's my opinion. That's me. Opinions like assholes. Everybody's got one. No, Ray, you're right. I mean, if you're gonna have an animal, it's just like Hazel. She likes being outside, but I can crack that door right there. She can come in when she wants to, and she'll come in about 9 o'clock at night every night. and she'll sleep right up at top of Katie's head in the bed. She eats better than I do. She got it made. Yo, if you got a cat, I mean, just like Sick and his little doggy, the dog did better than we do. He got a good dog, though. I like her. But if you got an animal, you need to be a responsible owner and treat that animal good. But I think, I'm just saying, all I was saying was, I believe these commercials on TV only 65 cents a day or $1 a day. You know, poor animals, chained up, cold, bony. You know, and unfortunately, I'm sure they are. And the owners ought to be chained up, and you know. Well, we're gonna get out of that. Got to shut down for a few catch up with you guys. All right, Thomas. I'm glad you dropped in, man. Hope you didn't get mad at me about talking about the animals, but oh yeah, Thomas, Hazel is awesome. She's a good cat. Toga! I almost said Tugalo. I don't understand why I do it every now and then. I call Toga Tugalo. Tugalo! It's Toga. Yeah. You know, Hazel likes, I don't understand, but she likes lizards, man. She'll catch, we got plenty of lizards around here, and she'll catch them and play with them before she eats them. I don't know what it is about lizards, but she loves to eat lizards. Maybe I should change my name to. No, don't change the name to Tugalo. Toga. That's the way my mind thinks sometimes. I get stuff backwards. To go low, LOL. How low? Did I miss something? I put you up on the big screen. You know something, y'all? I'm sitting here with nothing but my shirt on, but I do have my shorts on, my short pants. I'm getting nippy. I want to step right over here and get this heater plugged up. I'm back in the USSR until 4, and it makes 2-4. Oh Lord, y'all. Well, let's see if the 2 pieces of pizza and the piece of cake I got caught up with me. No, but it's catching up. I'm surprised Sick ain't said, "What's your sugar, Mr. Gregory?" Well, honestly, it was 140 earlier. I ate 2 pieces of pizza and a little bit of a piece of cake. and it's going up a little bit. And no, I didn't think about shooting up before I eat.
Coming up to watch the game?
She's back. No?
Why?
God, I'm doing this. Ooh, that's smart sometimes. Yeah, I might be up in a little while. I don't know. Sometimes that hurts. Sometimes it don't.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Huh?
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. A bad joke. LOL. TMI. I better go back. I must be missing something here. Motorbomb. Appreciate that. Well, maybe I should change my name to Go Low. How Low Limo. Thomas Bass. So TMI until 4. It makes 2-4. Bad joke. Okay. I'm caught up. I'd like to thank Motobomb for the $2 donation. I appreciate it. Oh. I was talking earlier. I had a goal I was wanting to meet before midnight.
Yeah.
Was my 1,500 subscribers. Well, like I said, thanks to Ray Moto Life, I got it. But now I'm up to 1,519 subscribers.
Okay. That's good.
Oh, she's over there thinking I'm talking to her. Don't get mad.
I'm not.
I wasn't talking to you. She thought I was talking to her. She over there talking to me like I was talking to her. Oh, I got you. You put in your 2 cents worth, huh? Well, no, Ray. I'm gonna get help me out. I'm gonna give thanks, buddy. I would have done the same for you, or I would do the same for anybody. One thing I say, and it's an old saying. Well, there's a couple of sayings I say that is a very true saying. One is you better treat people the way you want to be treated. Because if you don't treat somebody right, you ain't going to get treated right. And the second is what goes around comes around. And I'm living proof of that. But I wised up a lot in my old age. But I really appreciate people that helps me. Moto, did your job come in? Thank you, kind. Go get your cup of coffee, buddy. Look at that. Second cousin is in the house. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, T-Bone. I mean, sometimes you just can't get around it. I've been in them situations. I sure have. The last one I was in, I gave the guy, I told the guy, I said, man, just go on. Go on. Just go on, leave me alone. He didn't. And that's the end of the story. Well, it's not the end of the story. But I ain't Paul Harvey neither. Now for the rest of the story. Some people don't know when to shut up. Yeah, you be so right, T-Bone. T-Bone be right, y'all. Well, this thing still got plenty of ink in it. I don't know why I don't write. T-Bone, we just hanging out, man. We give Katie her little birthday party. And I come down here was gonna watch some YouTube and decided to just do a short live. Been on here an hour and 38 minutes. It seems like I've been on here like for 5 hours. Now I can't plug my pad up because I got to stand it straight up and down and the plug's on the bottom of the pad. Now, can I flip the pad over? I'm standing on my head. No, I can't flip the pad over. Come on. What the hell? Oh, come on. What did I do, y'all? There we go. Better not do that again. I just messed everything up. Oh. Oh, that's all right, Moto. That's okay, Moto. How's the trip? Ho, 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 ho. Darn, Moto. Where's Shoemaker at? Ain't he up north? Or is he in North Carolina or something? New York. That's right. Okay, New York. I tell y'all what. These people in Georgia, if there's even a smidgen of a word snow or ice, they run to the grocery store and buy milk and bread. Now, I never have understood that. What the hell are you going to do with milk and bread? Have milk sandwiches? But you know, here lately, they don't buy milk and bread no more. They go buy all the toilet paper up. Now that I don't understand. But I wish we'd get some snow down here. Looks like it's snowing pretty good up in New York. Yep. New York, New York. Frank Sinatra. Yeah, second cousin. These people down here loses their freaking mind. I mean, we can get a light dusting just on the grass and the roads will be dry. People still run in the ditch. They don't know. If we got something like Mr. Shoemaker's getting, oh my God. Now up in North Georgia, up where T-Bone lives, second cousin, people kind of more like a little used to it up there because it happens more often. But where I'm at, you can forget it, man. Uh-uh. Thomas, I don't think they rotate. I tell you, you got to look at everything. You know, now Katie buys milk. It's still, even at the expiration date, it's good for 2 or 3, 4 days, but sometimes longer. But yeah, people don't rotate nothing out, man. That's asking too much of people. Heck, you ought to be happy you got somebody would even bring the milk to the store. Yeah, yeah, T-Bone. Light dusting 20-car pilot. You got that right. Well, last night dusting we got was 8.5 inches. Yeah. Oh. See, I'm reading off of my pad. I thought that said night. It says light. Okay. Sorry, T-Bone. Wrong pair. Oh, hey, yeah, I can see it now, T-Bone. I need to wear these more often. And one reason I don't, because they're scratched. They're scratched up, but I'm afraid Not this March the 2nd in a couple of months is my birthday. I'll be 64. But next year, I'll be 65 and my license got to be renewed. Now, these prescription glasses are scratched all to hell and back. And the reason why, I buy the cheap ones. The lens is like $10. I think the glasses is like $29 at Walmart. And the reason I do it, because it ain't been many years I've been wearing glasses. And being a mechanic, anybody being a mechanic, I'll be up under a truck. I lay them beside of me. Next thing I know, I roll over, crunch. I can't tell you how many pairs of glasses I went through. So I don't wear them. But I think my prescription has changed a little bit. So I'm going to have to go to the eye doctor before my license has got to be renewed. I'm going to try to start in, I'm going to try to go first couple of weeks of January of 26, and just in case I can't pass the eye test. Now, one thing in Georgia, if you can get a signed document from your eye doctor, because you got to be at least 20/60 in one eye to get your driver license. Katie goes, well, what happens if you can't get your driver license? I said, what do you mean what's going to happen? You can't drive. I said, watch me. I said, you ever seen a Harley Davidson pulled over by the police? Unless you're really doing something stupid, they ain't going to pull you over. But I think I can pass it. Eye test is all I got to do. I just have to go pay the doctor and get me some professional Ray. Look like a dork. No. Yep. Yeah, we're going to have to go and do an eye exam. I ain't looking forward to that. How about I could get by with just wearing these glasses? You know? If I can't, I still have 2 months to go get my eyes corrected or get my glasses corrected. So, y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? Yeah, second cousin. I remember last year y'all getting snow up there. Me and Katie took the Dodge and came up and played in a little bit. There wasn't much, though. I'm about to head home. See y'all in a bit. All right, T-Bone. It ain't that time already, is it? It's 4 o'clock. If tonight is Thursday, Sick is doing one. I think he's gonna do one tonight, and then I think Sterling's got one tonight. You got a live tonight, Sick, or are you gonna do one? Tomorrow be mine. Wait a minute, what is today? Today is Thursday, ain't it? Yeah. Later, Frog. Later, Ray. Or, no, Ray ain't going nowhere. Yep, it's Throwback Thursday. Sick, are you going to do it live tonight? Oh, okay, Ray. Frog said later, Ray. I reckon Frog's leaving, so. My bag. Sick bastard, 71. All right, he got one scheduled for tonight. Yeah, Ray. We was talking about him, and then Wednesday night on 6, Sick had live at midnight, bringing the new year. Sterling come on and was talking about these lights he had. Well, they look pretty big. He got them at Walmart. So yesterday, I went to Walmart down at Monroe, and they was out, and they showing Loganville having. So I went to Loganville. Somehow they just look bigger than what they was, but I bought them. You get 2 of them. I got one on over here. And there's the other one. Same size as my hand. But now they put out some light. I got this one down because ain't nowhere over here to put it. But I got this one over here on. And they put some pretty good light out. Right. Six said he'd light up himself. Ray, I ain't even thought about that. See, that's what I got y'all for. Tell me things I don't think of. You're absolutely right. They would work good under a hood of a car. I might all go buy me another set of them to keep in the garage so for my other channel. Ray, pretty smart old cookie, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's always dark under a hood when you're trying to do something. Underneath the car, too, really. Well, that's like I had to replace an oil pan on the Kia. I wanted to record it for my other channel. I didn't have the lighting that I needed to do it. I do now. Because where did it go? it came with that. So I could screw that in and I could turn the light upwards. Thank you, Mr. Ray. You, you. I don't know if I want to take these out to the shop or just go buy 2 more. Mr. G, 1965, the man himself. Happy New Year, Mr. G, once again to you too. Is it snowing up there? How's the weather, Mr. G? Is it snowing? I know last time we talked from the pictures, y'all had a pretty good snow. We just hanging out in the studio. I finally beginning to slowly get my studio together. I was working on it in the garage, and Katie said, it's just going to be cold in the garage. And it costs a lot of money to heat that garage up. Just a little snow on the mountain tops, about 30 degrees. Yeah. I think it's 40 here. 70, the last couple of days been almost 70 degrees. We've been out riding motorcycles. Oh, Mr. G, we got to talking the other night about what we use to wash motorcycles with. I told him you turned me on to Tide liquid laundry detergent. Now, that's what I use, and it's slick. It does a good job. A lot of people didn't believe me. They were talking about it takes the wax off and everything else. Yeah, I still ain't done, Mr. G. Of course, I know you recognize that. Blueback and Doyle. And I know you recognize that, the Dang It Award. I got my boards. I got my big buck up on the wall. This is the table behind me. That's the tour of my studio. Still work in progress. Yep. Yeah, Thomas. Kebob's in the house. Hey, Kebob. All right, everybody. See what? Mr. G, 1965, he said, Tide is the way to go. It works. My old buddy Kebob. Fob. Why in the world? There's no B, it's an F. It's Fob, not Bob. Why? I reckon I say Kebob just like I do Toga or Tugalo. My mind is gone. Well, Mr. G, I was out in the garage. And since I quit working in the garage, it costs so much to heat the garage up during the winter. So Katie said, won't you go down to the basement, clean you out a spot, and make you a little studio? And that's what we did. That's what we did, sir. Oh, because your country is half is hell, right? Oh, yeah. I am kind of country, ain't I? I think me and Hooligans the only two real rednecks country. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, key fob. You know, kind of like fob, bob, bob, fob, 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 bob, 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 bob. Don't ask me to do that again. Key fob. I know. Hey, I'm just old redneck from the south. Yeah, y'all right. The only thing matters is you know what you said. Yeah, I know what I said. All y'all over yonder, you know. Hey, Robert, welcome in, sir. You join a lot of great people here. You got Key Fob and Ray's Moto Life and Sick Bastard and Mr. G, and you're in here with a lot of good people. Thanks for dropping by. My wife said, "You gonna come up here and watch the Georgia football game?" I'm like, "Probably not." Lots of folks have asked Gina, what did he say? Yeah, Mr. G. You got that right. What did he say? Thank you, Thomas. Oh, everybody's good company. Mike Bodine. Hey, buddy. How you doing? I ain't seen you in this month of Sundays. Good afternoon, my friend. How you been doing? $250 yesterday. We didn't ride that far. I think we did about 75 yesterday. Yeah, I still say it a lot. A lot of people don't know what a month of Sundays is. Usually about 4 weeks. Some people think a month of Sundays is 30 Sundays. It's really about 4 Sundays. Of course, it's everybody ain't how you want to look at it. In the kitchen, keep up. Mr. G. So, yep, Mr. G. Mr. Bodine. A month's worth of Sundays is always took. took it. Yep, Robert. Oh, so 1 month. I was just sitting here reading everybody comment, talking to each other. That's a good thing. Oh, Robert Lou, roll over T-Bone. Well, we got 11 watching. Hey, y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It means a lot, y'all. Y'all know what I mean over yonder? Yeah, hit them thumbs up if you want to. All right, Robert, thanks for dropping in, my friend. Y'all have a good day. Yeah, I don't care that much about watching a football game. I'm not much. I'll be honest, well, I'm not much of a sports fan anymore like I used to be. I played a little bit football in school. I played a little bit football before. I think I played football when I was about 11. My dad always thought I should have been a football star, and I've always been too lazy all my life to be doing something like that. Sorry about that, key fob. I hope you feel better. I don't know, key fob. I mean, even though that's all I've ever done, turn wrenches. There's one thing about working on the car and trying to make a video working on the car. That's the reason I tell everybody, don't do as I do. Catch you later, Mr. G. As always, we'll see you in July. If not before, you never know. Knowing me, I want to chill out for a couple months till the weather warms up, and we're going to burn some asphalt. Yeah, keep up. Everybody wants to know a good mechanic. Most everybody knows me want something done for nothing, which that don't put food on the table. Hey, Ray, you my old buddy. How about putting some brakes on my car for nothing? How about going out here and jump in the lake somewhere? I tell you, I'm glad I got out of doing all that, man. There's a lot of people want something for nothing. I had no guy call me one time. He had what was it? He had like a 2017, 18 something Chevrolet truck. He always go to the dealer get his oil changed and needed brakes, and they give him a price. He calls me. He said, Ray, can you give me a price on doing brakes on my truck? I need rotors and everything. I said, okay. Well, I worked him up a price. Called him and told him. He said, man, that's high. I said, well, you know. And then he called me back in a couple of days. He said, when can you do it? I said, I thought you said I was high. Then he said, well, I'll be honest with you. I was at the dealer getting oil change, and they quoted him $1,700. And if I remember right, I think I had 800. But nothing was cheap on it, you know. Yeah, people always want. They think because you work in the shop in your backyard that you do stuff for nothing. I still like to eat. I don't know how much battery life I got left. Well, we still got 66% left. Had 100% 2 hours, 13 minutes ago. We still got 66% left. God dog, did the comment stop? So you about ready to head home, Moto? Did your work ever come in? Oh, wait a minute. You said that was tomorrow, Saturday. I'm sorry. I'm going to try, Mike. I'm going to try to go. I'm going to try to go to Daytona in March. I'm going to try to go to Daytona. If I wind up going, good. If I don't go, but I am going to come to the camp out. I ain't going to lie, I'm not too much thrilled about sleeping on the ground, but I can make it a couple days. Well, Mike, I hope we see you. Well, I know we'll see you down there. Ain't gonna be like a million. Ain't gonna be like Daytona. I had a pretty good time last March. You use a cot. You drive. You don't. Apparently, you don't come on your motorcycle, do you, Mike? Brainy. Hey, ain't no problem, my friend. Ain't no problem at all, Mr. Brainy. Motorcycle, yes. Okay. Well, I got one of them two-man tents. I thought about going buy me a bigger tent. Last year, I had to crawl out of the tent to put my cotton picking breeches on. I almost thought about uh, driving the truck and just laying across the front seat of the truck and sleep. But that won't be near as fun riding a motorcycle. Darn, Mike, you got 4-man tent. You got a cot. How'd you get all that stuff on that motorcycle? What's that? How'd you get that big Harley up in that room? There's two things last year, Mike, that the shower, and I didn't know it. I didn't bring no extra shoes to wear in the shower. I felt like I was stepping on pins and needles. All right, Ray. Look both ways before you cross the street. Okay. I hear you, Thomas. Yeah. Yeah, Mike, I got up there last March. I got up there early. I got up like 5 in the morning. Went up there and took me a good shower. The only problem is the first time I took a shower, I stepped out of my tennis shoes. I went, oh shit. Now the one outside's not bad, but the one they just built for the inside with the curtain across of it, oh, I wish they could have done a better job on smoothing that concrete out. That second morning, I wore my tennis shoes in there. Six been to 3. Oh, they put a floor in there now? Okay, cool. Well, I'm still going to bring something to stand in. Yeah, 'cause it was rough, man. That's good. I'm glad they put a floor in it. Yeah, had a good time last March. Shade Tree cooked that low country boil. It got done. We didn't have nothing to put it in. He had to go get him some plates. That must have been before last year, wasn't it? Because I didn't see no shower. It wasn't there when I was there. Or at least I didn't know the shower in the trailer. Well, I mean, I didn't go nowhere last March. I rode over to the dealer for a minute, but you was in the trailer behind Dave and Cindy's house. I thought about calling Dave and Cindy to see if I could bring my camper down there. I know there was some campers over in the back. I got a 35-foot fifth wheel. I mean, I didn't leave. I don't need to bring my motorcycle with me. Okay. I need to call them and see if I can do that. See if they would have room for another camper back there. I love to bring my camper home away from home. Okay. Because if I can bring the camper, my wife will come. Because she said, I ain't sleeping on no ground. She's spoiled. People weren't parking up after themselves, picking up after them. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. It's just common sense, common courtesy, and it's, self pride. Pick up after yourself. See, always, you get the ones like that won't pick up after themselves. They're that bad apple that winds up spoiling the whole barrel. You get one or two of them, and before you know it, nobody's allowed to come. Yeah, especially if the neighbors would gracious enough to let you park. You know, I mean, come on. But you know, unfortunately, you're gonna always, no matter where you go, you're gonna have one or two of those kind of people. I see it all the time. You know, that's just like where we go camping down at the lake. Every now and then we get a camp spot. People put their trash in the fire ring. When I leave a camp spot, it's spotless. If there's anything in the fire ring that didn't get burnt, if we even use the fire ring, I bag it up, take it with me. Yeah, Thomas. Like I said, I see it. I see it all the time. These campgrounds we go to through the summer. And see, I'm going to tell y'all something. My pet peeve is I don't smoke. That's something I never done. I've never smoked. And I think the reason why is because my mama did. And it always stunk to me. It always smelled. I never liked cigarettes. But sometimes we'll pull into a camp spot and there's nothing but cigarette butts everywhere. I can't stand that. Now down where we go, the camp host, we know the camp host pretty good. And they pretty good about picking up. But a couple years ago we went down there and I bet you they was 200 cigarette butts. Well, I went up to the camp host. I told him, I said, look, somebody get there and clean these cigarette butts up, or I just need another campsite. Because you know, that's me. I got two pet peeves, really. One, cigarette butts. And same thing here at Christmas and Thanksgiving. I got a sister and a couple other kinfolks that smoked. It took me years. I put a can on the porch with a little sand in it. It took me years to keep them from. Usually, when they leave, I have to walk around and pick up cigarette butts. I don't like that. But my second pet peeve, because my mama was handicapped, is people parking in a handicap that is not handicapped. We do our shopping at Walmart. Yeah, Mike, it's in Tazewell. We're going. Me, Moto, John, the retired Harley rider, Road Glide, whatever. Bunch of us going. But, and I drop her off at the door and I sit in the truck because I don't like shopping. And I can't walk really all that far. And I see people, one right after another, pull in a handicap, get out and run into Walmart. Oh, sometimes I wish I was the police. I don't blame her. It just looks just nasty, Mike. But that's my two pet peeves in life: cigarettes and people parking in a handicap who's not handicapped. Now my dad can barely walk. He got a handicap sticker. When I take him to the only place I ever take him is to the doctor, and I drop him off at the door. He goes in, and because I got a handicap sticker, I don't go around parking a handicap. I park where I can see where he comes out of the door. When he comes out of the door, I go back through pick him up. You know, but that's my two pet peeves. That I'm handicapped. I park in the handicap window. Well, kudos to you, Ray. You know, that's because you got a little self pride. But you just wouldn't believe the people I see that pulls in the handicap with a tag or a sticker thing hanging, a tag hanging from the mirror or a handicap tag, gets out, just walks in, just as normal as can be, you know. But we all got things that we don't, you know, we all got our pet peeves, you know, some different than others, but, you know, that's mine. Oh, I can't walk long distance with my, you know, Ray, I can't neither. I can't. I can't walk the back. The other day, we went to Monroe, and I walked from the parking lot back to the electronics to buy these lights, and they didn't have them. My wife's going to get some buttermilk and onions. I called her. I said, they ain't got my lights. I'm going to the truck. I'll see you when you get there. She said, well, I'm over here in the cat stuff. Said, I'll just meet you. Well, we walked out of the store together. Before I could even get out of Walmart, I had to stop and rest. You know, because my legs and my feet. And by the time we drove 15 miles back to the other Walmart, I was rested up enough. I walked back and got what I needed. She went and got what she needed. I said, I'm going to meet you at the truck. She said, you ain't coming? I said, no. But what I'm getting at, Ray, is I can't walk, man. You know, I mean, you know how deep a Walmart is. Walk back to the back of Walmart, back to the front, about as much as I can do. That's the reason I don't shop. You know, if I go to the store, I go just what I'm going after. I get it and I'm out. Most time I send her. Because she's the one that take a grocery list. If she needs paper towels and toilet paper and cups, well, they're all right there together. Well, she'll walk by and get the paper towels. She won't look on down the list. She'll walk to the other side of the store to pick something up, come back, get the paper towels or the toilet paper. Not me. I pull up to the front door. I let her out. I said, you call me when you get back out right here, you call me and I'll come back and pick you up. I go to the other side of the parking lot where I can find a place to park. I'll watch YouTube or something on my phone till she calls me, and I'll go back around, pick her up, and help her get the stuff in the truck. I don't shop. Yeah, Thomas, you're right. It's all self-check. I'm going to tell you something else. If they trust me to come in there and check myself out, they ought to trust me walking out of the door, but they always got somebody at the door. Can I see your receipt? You know what they do? Okay. They never look in the buggy. Why are they checking receipts? They never look in the buggy to see what you got. Now I'm going to have to go to Hobby Lobby. I want to go get me a plate stand. Because John, the retired rider, he sent me this plate. 1936 knucklehead. And I want to set it up, but I need a holder that holds plates. And I'm going to have to go to Hobby Lobby and find me one. Amazon? Yeah, the greeters are a joke, man. But you know, come think about it, last couple of times we went, we never, oh, I'm sure Doyle can make me one. There ain't been nobody at the door. Yeah, man. That is a cool plate. Yeah, Moto. Dog can make me one. Oh, my. You ain't home yet, Moto? Yeah, but I could, Moto. I mean, you know. Yeah, yeah. And you know, Ray, that's a shame. You know, some people, you know, some old people have to go back to work. You know, cause I'm not. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I didn't put good planning into this retirement. I mean, I had money, but you know how when you want something, I wanted more than I should have got, really, or I got more. I wanted more that I got that I shouldn't have got. But some people plan retirement worse than I did. That's why some of these old people got to go back to work, make ends meet. My wife's supposed to be going back Monday. She ain't worked since last February. I'll be glad she goes back and get out of my hair. She go back to work, it might save me some money. Now I can't read the comments, they're all blurred. Hey EB, there's that beautiful EB. How you doing today? Whoop whoop whoop, EB. Mike Bodine, it is sad in this day and time. I've been retired 21 years and out here working the last 2 years. Yeah, Mike, you know, you work. I've worked probably 55 years. Well, I want to tell you something. I mean, y'all know my story. You know, I'm about 10 years old and working in the junkyard. And then I went help my dad, you know, on during the summer. So you know, I mean, I ain't like these kids nowadays. I mean, I've been doing something since I was 10, 11 years old. Uh, but when you work all your life like that, and then you retire, you know, I tell you, I'll be honest with you. If any of y'all are getting close to retirement age, or you fixing to retire, you take it from an old fool who has been there and done it. You better at least have about $1 million in the bank. I didn't have a million, but I wasn't hurting, and I retired in 2015. Yeah, I made some poor decisions, You know, I bought a couple new motorcycles. Uh, my wife bought. You know, we had a toy hauler built. Had a little electrical issue with it. She was scared of it, so we traded it for another bunkhouse. We figured we didn't need it. When we thought we needed a toy hauler till we bought one. Now it wasn't a big one. It was a bumper pull, but it was about a use, and it was good for what it was. You put your bikes in it or your four wheelers and go do what you want to do. Gives you a place to sleep and take a shower. Fix you a sandwich. Was not designed to camp in at all. So it didn't take us long to realize that wasn't a camper. And she wanted to take the kids camping. It's a toy hauler. So had a little electrical issue, caught on fire, and she afraid it was going to do it again. So while it was in there being repaired, we traded it for a bunkhouse. Loved the bunkhouse. It's just what we needed. There was a few little things we didn't quite like about it. So her Uncle Dean, they bought this big fifth wheel, and another friend of ours bought a big fifth wheel. And keeping up with the Joneses, she had to have a fifth wheel. Now, she told me the other day, she said she regrets every day buying this fifth wheel. But we're stuck with it, you know. So just poor decisions, wanting stuff that we really didn't need. You know, I mean, I got a little bit. I'm not living week to week or from month to month, but we ain't too far from it. I get my little old check every month, you know, and don't, you know, I'm not crying the blues or nothing. All right, EB, see you later, honey. But it's hard, you know. If the house wasn't paid for, there's no way in the world I could make it if I had a mortgage or rent I had to pay every month. You know, the house has been paid for probably for about the last 20 years. All we do is owe a little bit of taxes and insurance. We don't have to pay school. Our tax, we got 4.5 acres of land. Our taxes was 1,500, but we got at our age, we don't have to pay school taxes no more. So taxes like $300 a year now. But uh, but yeah, man, if we had a house payment or had to pay rent somewhere, we couldn't do it. I would be at Walmart. To government related departments are, as you can guess, they said there's no way to make it pop. No, you know, next year I'll be 65. They'll be taking Medicare out on me. I don't know how much that is. I mean, I don't get much now, but that's just going to be a couple $100 less a month I'm going to get. Yeah, Thomas. Once you hit a certain age, though, like here in my county, you can go down to the courthouse. You can get exempt from the school taxes, and that's a lot. That's 75%. Yeah, but I'm just what I was getting at with all of that. If anybody's getting close to retirement or thinking about retirement, you know, yeah, Thomas, you're right, my friend. The rich getting richer, and I'm just getting poor. That's for sure. Screw taxes here is yeah. Yep, Thomas. Yeah. Now, here in Walton County. Now, I don't know about every county or every state. It could vary from state to state. I don't know. But see, once you hit a certain age, you don't have to pay them. Oh, Lordy. My mouth is getting dry. I sit here running my mouth so much. Yeah, Toga. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure it's from county to county. Ho, ho, ho. Guys, I got to go to the little boy's room. I'll be right back. Y'all just keep each other company. Oh, we're back. We back in the USSR, whatever that means. What county you live in, Mike? I mean, do you live in Georgia? I don't know if Mike. No, you live in Florida, don't you? Mike lives in Florida, I think. Back in black. Hit the side. Mm-hmm. Hey, Will. Welcome in, my friend. How you doing? Missouri? Man, Marshville, Missouri? Wow, Mike, I didn't know you lived up. I thought you wasn't too far from around here. So you ride your bike from Missouri down to camp out? That'd be a nice ride. Holy smokies, Batman. Will, you just blow Rome, Georgia. Well, I'm just the other side of Atlanta from you. I'm in Loganville. Where's Loganville? Give Maxie Price the crying towel. I don't know how old you are, Will. You might not remember that commercial. Twice a year. What's that, a 2-day ride? Of course, me and Katie, we went to Branson, Missouri, and from here we got there in one day. It was a long day. That's for sure. Will, did you ride motorcycles? You 58? Yeah, you remember the commercials. $900 one day and $200 the next. Yeah, me and Brian, my buddy, we done the 1,000-mile iron butt ride. Matter of fact, we done the 1,000 in 19 hours, but we done over 1,600 less than 36 hours. Because we left here, we went down to Tampa, Naples, crossed to Miami, back up to Daytona. It was 1,000 miles. Nowhere to spend the night. We slept on the picnic tables behind the Harley Davidson. Got up, rode A1. We got about 2 hours of sleep. He said, while we're here, I want to ride A1A. We rode A1A and we rode all the way 400 something miles back home. I came in the house. I didn't pass go. I went straight to bed. Tell them, Toga. Y'all hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Gregory Rides. If you ain't one of my subscribers, you ought to be. Now, where did that little white button come from? I don't know if I'm going to touch it or not. I might screw something up. Well, almost 3 hours. We ain't even went halfway on the battery yet. I was 100% when I started this. I can't plug it up because the charger's down here. The charger is down there, yeah. Also, if you folks can click the, okay, yeah. Don't forget the, okay. Toga's on the ball. Sick must have fell asleep. You better give him some sleep before the night. Yeah, Toga, it's a pretty, it's a fairly new pad, so that would, in saying that, almost 3 hours on 44%. Oh, it should get almost 6 hours out of a whole total battery life. I got to trim up. My wife says she tired of me looking like a hillbilly that I am. Says she gonna cut my hair. Usually I don't keep none of this. This is all the hair on my face I usually keep. Usually I keep bald, but I've been lazy. Hell, I am bald up here. I just been lazy. I ain't trying to impress nobody. I'm married. I don't need no woman. Hey, Will. Thank you, buddy. $19. Well, if you subscribe, I appreciate it. Now, Will, if you want to join in, we got what we call the duct tape community. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. 7 o'clock. John, the retired Harley rider, does his on Tuesdays. Sick Bastard does his on Thursdays. I do mine on Fridays. And Motor Bomb Virginia does his on Saturdays. We usually start about 7 o'clock. It's just kind of an open discussion about this. We talk about everything. Come over there and hang out. Talk a little bit. If you, if you don't have nothing else to do, that is. Hey, but no, the. All right, Ray. Yes, sir. Just be careful out there. Hey, my friend. How are you? How are you doing? I tell y'all what, sometimes you put a short out and you don't think it's going to do any good. Next thing you know, you got 7, 8, 9,000 views. And then you turn around and put a short out that you think is going to do good, you might get 100. Don't never know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like Dole. Dole's a good guy. I hang out with Dole some. We ride together some. Dole is a pretty good old guy. Ray, sorry I shouldn't have said that. It was. What was, Ray? I don't. I don't see where you said nothing stupid, Ray. But anyway. Yeah, Dole he's south of you. Yeah, Dole lives close over to Tallapoosa, Georgia. Yes, sir. Yeah, Will. You ride a motorcycle, Will? Yeah, he lives in Cedartown. Cedartown, Tallapoosa. Yeah, Ray. If you talk about that short, yeah, I know. I should have said having a great time at Daytona. Something like that. If you're referring to me. Hell, I don't even know. Did I even put a thumbnail? I don't even know if I put a thumbnail for that short. I know. Sometimes I just don't think. Yeah, I know, I know. Wonder if I could go back and change the thumbnail. I'd probably just have to start another short, wouldn't I? I do need to start thinking a little more about my thumbnails. Hey man, I'm still a newbie to this in a way. '95 Road King. There you go. Road King, the king of the road. I got a 19. I got a 91 Classic. '09 Sporty with a Champion Open Track kit. That's my wife's. Got a 13 Limited and 19 Road King. Oh, heck, Toga. All you got to do is turn the camera on. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Golly. I don't know. You know, when we first started all this live stream and all, Hooligan, I think, is the one that started everything. He tried to get me to come on a couple of them. Well, I told him I don't know what to say. So I never did go on with him. I think Moto and Six started going with him. And somewhere down the line, I just kind of joined in. Ain't nothing to it, Will. Nothing to it at all. Yeah, Hooligan's a pretty good old boy. Ray, I'm gonna go back and see if I can change that thumbnail. I don't know if you can once you post it. Ooh, looking for love in all the wrong places. Y'all know the wrong places to look for love is in a beer joint. A beer joint's not a place to look for love. Will said, I agree. Well, man. Well, Ray, I went back in the studio. Hey, hooligan. Thank you, sir. Yeah. My new little studio. Let me show you around, hooligan. Got my cards up there and got Rudolph up there. That's my new little studio down here in the basement. I don't know. Salty gonna do a live at 5, or he been doing it at 6. Darn, hooligan. They keep cutting your hours, man. They shouldn't keep cutting your hours, brother. They ought not cut your hours. Yeah, I don't see nothing on Salty neither. All right, I've done lost the comments. Dog hooligan. keep on. Keep on. It's gonna cost you to go to work. I mean, you got to pay them. Sick. I love you, man. You my buddy. If I could help, I would, man. I really would. But dog, we just Katie got to go back to work. I don't know, Ray. I didn't see nothing, no notifications on it about Salty. Hooligan, you can ride in the snow. I ain't nowhere in the world I get out on ice. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Lord, homemade fudge. Man, of course, none of my kids lived at home, but if they did, they worked somewhere where you got homemade fudge. Lord help me. Mm. Oh, just popped the first one. Will said he just popped the first one. Pop a top again. First one, first of many. They still got them, hooligan. The chicken stick can't, yeah. Our little local store up here sells them. You talk about the little round ones? That's about that long, about big as your finger. Well, I'll bring you a couple of them next time I come and see you. Soon as the weather gets warmer. Man. Man, it's dark outside, y'all. Hell, what time is it? Hell, it's 6 o'clock. Wow, I didn't realize it was so late. Another hour we'll be on hooligans. Hooligan. I meant sick. I was thinking about Hooligan and his candy. Yeah, Hooligan. Know something? 4 years ago, the cold weather wouldn't even slow me down. A lot has changed in 4 years. Yeah. Well, I don't know how it's been. I just have to look out over toward the window and it's dark. Yeah. Well, everybody, look, it's I'm going down. I'm not looking forward to going out Friday night in the cold, but oh well. What do you got to go out Friday night? I mean, I ain't trying to get in your business or nothing, but what you got to go out Friday night for? You got to work Friday night? Hey, North, time for dinner. Yeah, it's time for dinner. It's time for me to charge this pad. Hooligan used to do a lot of lives. You say just taking a break from it. Okay, Hooligan. Well, look, well, be careful, man. Leftover collard greens and black-eyed peas. You know something? That's very possible what I'm gonna have tonight. We give Katie her little birthday today, and we had a bunch of pizza, and I'm still about full with pizza, but that's what we had last night, and pork roast. So it's pretty much about what we're gonna have. Well, look, everybody. In 1 hour, 1 hour and 4 minutes, Sick Bastard is going live. So y'all come over there and hang out for a little while with the duct tape community. We've been on here for 3.5 hours. I appreciate everybody stopping by and saying, hey, we'll come over to the community live tonight and hang out for a little bit if you want to. Yep, there's the link. Y'all got the link? We'll give it a minute. We got a couple. Toga shared the link. Everybody get the link that hadn't got the link. And yeah, Toga is. But look, I've enjoyed having all of y'all stop by. Really appreciate it. Enjoyed hanging out with everybody, talking to everybody. It's been a good one. We've got 24 thumbs up. Moto Super Chat $2. Or is that 2 cents? So I'm going to get off of here. We're somewhere up there. I keep forgetting the camera's up top. I got to charge my pad here so I can have it to do our live tonight. Y'all come on by. Love each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you watching. So give it about an hour and we'll see y'all again. I'm going to go up and grab a bite to eat and be ready. So everybody have a good night. If we don't see you after a while.